This segment is sponsored by Sonex Health, and if you've ever dealt with numbness, tingling, or wrist pain, you know just how frustrating carpal tunnel syndrome can be. But what if recovery didn't have to take weeks or even months? And today we're talking about a groundbreaking treatment that's helping patients bounce back in as little as 3 to 5 days. And here to tell us more about her experience with the Ultra Guide CTR from Sonex Health is Kelly Emmerich, court reporter and business owner. Kelly, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. How were your carpal tunnel syndrome symptoms impacting you in your work?
Basically, I had numbness every night, pain in my wrist up to my elbow and in my shoulder. I was unable to sleep well, so it impacted my life tremendously. I knew that I had carpal tunnel. I'd been diagnosed with carpal tunnel, but the relief for carpal tunnel at that time was only open surgery, which was not something that I could afford with my work and my family.
And so why did you choose ultrasound guided carpal tunnel release using the Ultra Guide CTR from Sonex Health? What led you to that?
I went to a seminar with Dr. Franco in California, and I was amazed at what I was seeing, what I was hearing. I became so excited that possibly this would be a solution for me, could change my life. And however, my health provider does not pay for that type of procedure. So I was leery, thinking that I would not be able to afford this incredible procedure and relief. And I was so grateful when I met with Dr. Franco to find that even paying out of pocket, this was such an affordable procedure. It's similar to dental procedures. And I was able to have this done, and it has completely changed my life. I'm
Wow.
so grateful.
Yeah. Tell us more about your journey. What has life and work been like after the ultrasound guided carpal tunnel release procedure?
The next day, the day after, I was back on my keyboard 100% working from home. I did not go to the office the next day, but I could have. And I was amazed. And since that very day, I have been just wanting to shout from the rooftops and tell the world there is no need to have open carpal tunnel surgery anymore. This is an amazing device, an amazing procedure. I have not had one symptom since. I've now had my right hand done. It's the greatest gift I've ever given myself. And I just believe 100% it should be the gold standard everywhere. It saves everyone time and money. And of course, the insurance companies and the hospitals. Patients don't need to go under general anesthesia. They don't need to have the time off. It's just a brilliant thing, and I am so excited about it.
Just to elaborate a little more on the point you just made, why did you choose to pay out of pocket for the ultrasound guided carpal tunnel release procedure instead of having your insurance cover this traditional surgery that you mentioned off the top there?
My healthcare plan does not provide outside service procedures. So it was not an option for me. I either would have to wait until hopefully my healthcare plan would become aware of the Sonex, the ultrasound carpal tunnel release procedure, and be accepting of that and providing it to their patients, or I was going to have to pay out of pocket. I was leery, worried that I would not be able to in any way, shape, or form afford this procedure. I had my hopes up, but I didn't want to let myself down. And I was so thrilled when I met with Dr. Franco to find out that this is an affordable procedure, even without coverage from your healthcare plan. But it's a life-changing, absolute life-changing procedure. And as I said, it's the greatest gift I've ever given myself.
Well, we are certainly happy that you're feeling better, and we appreciate
Thank
you
you.
sharing a little more insight about it and your journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye.
If carpal tunnel syndrome is impacting you or your loved one's life, visit curemycarpaltunnel.com for more information.